God says, on this day, August 27th, I am issuing my final warning. Do not treat this lightly. If you skip what I'm about to reveal, your life will change in a way you're not prepared for. In exactly 7 minutes, the winds of loss will begin to stir if you ignore this sacred moment. This is not a joke, my child. If you turn your heart away, you will weep with regret for years to come. Before you continue, I want you to pause and comment, Amen. This is your moment to affirm that your heart is open and your ears are listening. Let heaven see that you are ready to receive. You've asked me again and again for clarity, for help, for relief. You've cried tears in secret places, hoping I was watching. I was. I still am. And now I am speaking clearly. This is your lifeline in the storm. If you push this aside like you've done before, there will be consequences, not because I want to hurt you, but because you keep running from the light I send. You must understand the seriousness of this moment. You are not here by accident. I orchestrated every second that led to you finding this. Heaven has been trying to reach you. The angels have spoken my name in your defense. But I've watched you scroll past my signs, avoid my whispers, and silence your spirit. Please, for the sake of everything you love, like this video so more of my children can hear my cry. Don't do it for popularity. Do it so my warning can reach someone else's trembling heart before it's too late. You are still breathing, which means there is still time. I am not done with you, no matter how many times you've failed. But if you close your eyes to this message, if you harden your heart again, I cannot protect what is unwilling to be saved. My mercy is wide, but it is not blind. My grace flows endlessly, but it does not force itself upon the stubborn. This is why I said this is your final warning. Comment 1111 if you believe I can still turn things around for you. Do it now. Faith is not silent. Speak it out and let darkness know you are not afraid anymore. Look around you. The attacks have increased. The confusion is louder. The pressure is unbearable. This is not random. The enemy has drawn a circle around you because he senses what I've hidden inside of you. You are a threat to the plans of darkness. That is why he wants to shut your ears, weaken your hope, and silence your prayer life. But I will not let him win. I still have plans for you. I still have oil reserved just for your head. I still have scrolls of blessing with your name written in gold. But you must choose me now. Not later. Not when it's convenient. Not when the pain gets worse. Choose me before the breaking, and I will prevent the fall. If you knew the trap that was set for you this week, you would not dare take this lightly. If you saw the document your enemy is preparing in secret, you would not dare skip this warning. My eyes are in every room, every chat, every heart. I have seen what you haven't. My child, comment 222 if you trust me to expose the hidden attacks coming against your name. Don't be silent. Show me your trust. The tears you cried last night were not ignored. The unanswered prayers were not forgotten. I have been gathering them like drops of water in my hand, storing them in a heavenly jar. And the time of pouring is near. But if you walk away now, you delay your release. You've been saying, God, I can't take this anymore. I've been replying, then give it to me. You weren't made to carry betrayal. You weren't designed to walk with anxiety. I created you to live in peace. I gave my Son so that you could walk in freedom. But you've let too many voices in. Too many distractions. Too many agreements with fear. Break those today. Don't wait until they destroy what's left of your joy. You say, but I don't see you, God. And I say, look deeper. I've been in the silence. I've been in the delay. I've been in the no that saved you from the wrong yes. There was a reason that relationship didn't work. There was a reason the deal fell through. There was a reason they stopped calling you. I was protecting you from poison you were ready to drink. I love you enough to allow some things to fall apart, so I can rebuild with my hands. Don't mistake delay for denial. I am not late. I am building in secret. But the blueprint cannot be finished if you keep tearing down the foundation with doubt. Yes, the warfare is real. Yes, the loneliness is deep. Yes, the waiting is long. But I am still God. I am still seated on the throne. And I am still writing your story, even when your page looks blank. Child, I am warning you now because time is short. There is a conversation about you in places you cannot hear. There is a decision being made that includes your name. And if you do not align yourself with me in this hour, you will miss what was meant to be yours. My voice is tender, but today it must be firm. I am speaking with urgency. I am speaking with fire. This is not a general message. This is your lifeline. Don't scroll. Don't delay. Don't assume it's for someone else. It is for you. Even now, heaven is watching how you respond. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm, it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I want to show you the favor I promised Abraham. I want to cover you like I did David when Saul chased him. I want to speak over you like I did for Moses at the burning bush. But I will not pour into a heart that mocks my voice. You've heard enough prophets. You've read enough quotes. But now, hear me, I, the Lord your God, am speaking. And I will not be ignored. If you receive this word, then let heaven mark your agreement. Comment 333 to declare your faith right now. It is time to stand and speak it. You have 7 minutes. Not 7 hours. not 7 days. Within 7 minutes, a spiritual shift will begin. And either you will be ready, or you will be caught unaware. Which side will you choose? I am holding out my hand now. Will you take it? Or will you choose the comfort of delay over the power of obedience? Your future depends on what you decide in this moment. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Now. You are still reading because your soul knows this is not ordinary. Your spirit is trembling because you can feel the weight of my voice behind every word. You don't need more signs, I am the sign. I am the voice that split the sea. I am the light that cannot be put out. And I am calling you now. Some of you have grown numb. You've been hit so many times that now you just expect pain. But I am breaking that lie today. You were not born to survive life. You were born to conquer it with me. You were not created to beg for love, for peace, for clarity. I, the Lord your God, have already made provision. But provision requires positioning. Stop agreeing with voices that tell you nothing will change. That is not me. I am the God of Lazarus. I speak life into what others have buried. I revive what the world pronounces dead. And today, I am walking near your tomb, calling you by name. Get up, child. Come out of the grave. Walk again. Hope again. You've been quiet for too long. You've silenced yourself to please others, to avoid conflict, to survive. But I did not fill you with my breath just so you could live muted. It is time to speak my name boldly again. Time to stand in rooms that once made you feel small. You do not belong to fear. You belong to me. Comment 555 right now if you believe I'm breaking every chain that held you back from your calling. Don't hesitate. Let the enemy see you rise. Do you know how many times I saved you and you didn't even notice? That accident you missed. That deal you avoided. That relationship that fell apart right before it could destroy you. I was working behind the scenes, rearranging chaos, pulling you out of traps. And yet, you keep asking if I'm still with you. I never left. I was there when you cried into your pillow, shaking silently so no one would hear. I was there when you stared at your phone, waiting for a message that never came. I was there when the people you gave your heart to turned it into a weapon. I am not like them. I don't take from you just to leave you empty. When I remove, I rebuild. When I delay, I prepare. When I say, not yet, it's because I'm making it better than you imagined. But you must trust my timing even when it breaks your comfort. There is a reason you've been uncomfortable lately. A reason you feel disconnected from the things you once loved. It's because I'm removing the noise. I'm pulling you away from the distractions. Not to punish you, but to protect you. The enemy has been setting up traps using the very things you're attached to. But I will not allow my child to be dragged into disaster. Child, I need your full attention right now. The moment of decision is closer than you think. Comment 1212 if you are willing to follow wherever I lead, even when you don't understand it yet. Say it with trust. Say it with surrender. You've been praying for open doors. But listen to me, some of the doors I closed were for your survival. You think they were opportunities. I saw them as setups. You thought it was rejection. I saw the betrayal before it happened. You thought it was a dead end. I saw a detour to something greater. Stop mourning what I removed. What's ahead of you is worth more than what you lost. But you must release your grip. The longer you hold on to yesterday, the longer you delay your tomorrow. And time is no longer something you can waste. You are stepping into a divine window. A short one. One that requires obedience, not debate. Movement, not excuses. I am opening something new. Something that will not look like the past. You must let go of your old identity to walk into this next season. The labels others put on you must be broken now. You are not who they said you were. You are not the failure. You are not the curse. You are not forgotten. You are my chosen. I handpicked you for this hour. And even though you don't feel qualified, I am still sending you. Like I sent Esther into the palace. Like I sent Joseph into Egypt. Like I sent my son into the world. I choose the broken, the overlooked, the imperfect, so that my glory can be seen. You've been hiding long enough. You've been playing it safe long enough. Now is the time to step forward. I have placed something inside you that this generation needs. If you stay silent, the pain will multiply. But if you move, I will provide every resource. Every helper. Every breakthrough. You say you're afraid. That's okay. Bring your fear with you and watch me turn it into fire. Comment 777 right now if you are ready to step out of the shadows and walk in your calling. Let the enemy hear your agreement. I know what they said about you. I know how they doubted you, laughed at your dreams, assumed your silence meant weakness. But what they didn't know is that I was working in the silence. I was molding you in the waiting. And now it's time for the reveal. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds, you can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now. But this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. They will see what I placed in you. They will witness the oil I've poured on your life. And those who mocked will marvel. Not for your glory, but for mine. So they may know I am the Lord who raises up the lowly and confounds the proud. I am setting a table in front of your enemies. Not to shame you, but to show them I was always with you. I am giving you rest where there was war. Joy where there was heaviness. clarity where there was confusion. This is the shift you've been praying for. But you must not run from it when it arrives. It won't look how you imagined. It won't come through who you expected. But it will be me. Trust my fingerprints, even when you can't trace my hands. You're not too late. You're not too broken. You're not too far gone. If you were, you wouldn't be reading this right now. My Spirit has drawn you here because there is still work to be done. And I refuse to let you die in delay. I have protected you from more than you'll ever know. Now I'm preparing to reward you more than you've ever dreamed. But the choice is yours. Obedience will unlock what prayer alone cannot. You've come this far, but this is where most people turn away. This is the place where many say, "I've heard enough," and they miss their moment. But not you. You're still here because something inside you knows this is not ordinary. It's divine. It's me. You are not here by accident. You are not hearing these words just to feel better for a few minutes. You are here because heaven scheduled this conversation. While you slept last night, angels were dispatched. Not to bring you blessings, but to bring you a wake-up call. My child, this is that call. I've tried to speak through dreams, through signs, through inner discomfort, through delays, through people, but you keep waiting for thunder. I don't always come in loud moments. I often whisper. And right now, this is my whisper with fire. Comment 999 if you can feel that this moment is sacred. Do it with boldness. Let your faith break through your silence. The enemy is terrified of what you will become if you say yes to me today. That's why your mind keeps getting distracted. That's why your past keeps repeating in your thoughts. That's why suddenly you feel tired, restless, or skeptical. Because darkness trembles when light shows up with clarity. And I am the light. I want you to know something that will change your life. Ready? Here it is, you are already forgiven. I know what you did. I know how long you've hidden it. I know the shame that robs your sleep. But my mercy is greater than your mistake. My love is louder than your guilt. And my grace is deeper than your darkest hour. You are not the mistake. You are not what they did to you. You are not the regret. You are the reason I died and rose again. And I would do it again if I had to, just to reach your heart today. This is how much I love you. Now tell me, why are you still trying to carry it all alone? I never asked you to be perfect. I asked you to be honest. I never demanded perfection, I offered partnership. I didn't call you to religion, I called you to relationship. I'm not looking for flawless saints. I'm calling home broken sons and daughters who are finally tired of running. Stop hiding behind your excuses. Stop saying you're not ready. If you wait to be perfect, you'll never move. But if you move in your brokenness, I will perfect what concerns you. Comment 1010 if you're ready to walk with me, even while carrying your flaws. Let me see you step toward me. Do you know what's waiting on the other side of your obedience? Peace. Restoration. Laughter again. Real friendships. Open doors. Healing in your body. Wholeness in your soul. Stability in your home. Direction for your mind. And the kind of joy you thought was lost forever. But the key is surrender. You keep trying to figure it out. You keep replaying every scenario, every what if, every maybe. But I never asked you to understand. I asked you to trust. The very thing that's confusing you is the place I'm asking you to release. Give me the thing that hurts the most. Give me the memory. Give me the unanswered question. Give me the betrayal you can't forget. Give me the anger you're too ashamed to admit. Just give it to me. I will not waste your pain. I will redeem it. And I will use it as oil to anoint the next part of your life. This is why the enemy fought you so hard, because what you've been through will not end in tragedy, but in testimony. You will help others heal. You will break generational patterns. You will rise, and your story will carry the fingerprints of my power. But you must stay with me. Don't wander this time. Don't disappear again when it gets hard. I didn't bring you this far to leave you now. The shaking you feel is not destruction, it's construction. I'm building something in your life that requires deep foundations. That's why I stripped some things away. I'm not punishing you. I'm preparing you. Comment 1515 if you believe I'm not breaking you, I'm building you. Say it in faith. The window is still open, but it's closing fast. Heaven's clock does not wait for emotions. It moves according to purpose. You've wasted enough time in cycles. The friendships that distract you. The habits that drain you. The decisions that delay you. Enough. My spirit is pulling you into alignment. This moment is not about motivation. It's about instruction. I am instructing your soul to wake up. To come alive. To obey even when you feel afraid. Because I am not just trying to bless you, I am trying to protect you from what you don't see. There are conversations being had in secret rooms. There are decisions about your future happening without your awareness. But I am still on the throne. And nothing happens without my permission. If you walk with me, no scheme can succeed. But if you go your own way, you will face storms I never intended for you. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds, you can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now. But this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. So many things you blamed me for were never my doing. They were the consequences of your own resistance. But even then, I covered you. I shielded your mind. I protected your name. I spared your life. And now I'm offering more. Not because you earned it, but because you finally heard me. It's not too late. It's not over. There is still time. But only if you obey now. Not later. Not someday. Now. I have assigned angels to surround your home. I have released blessings with your name etched into them. I have opened a gate in the spirit realm that leads to peace you've never tasted before. But you must walk through it with your yes. Say yes in your heart. Say yes with your actions. Say yes with your repentance. And say yes by not skipping what I'm showing you right now. I love you more than you'll ever understand on this side of eternity. And this warning, this divine encounter, is not to scare you. It's to save you. The next 7 days are sensitive. What you choose now will echo through the rest of your life. I want to bless you. But I won't force you. So what will you choose? You are standing at the gate of decision. One step forward, and you walk into destiny. One step back, and you return to the same pain you begged me to remove. My child, I am pleading with your soul, don't go back. Don't let fear convince you that your past is safer than your promise. I know it's tempting to settle. I know the unknown feels risky. But trust me, staying in what's familiar will cost you more than stepping into the unfamiliar with me. I never called you to survive in Egypt, I've been calling you into Canaan. You are not meant to eat crumbs when I've prepared a feast. Comment 1717 if you believe I'm preparing something greater than what you're leaving behind. Let your surrender speak louder than your doubts. There are people watching you right now. Not just in the physical, but in the spirit. Some are waiting to see you fail. Some are waiting to copy your courage. And some are waiting to hear if I truly speak through you. That's why your next move is so important. It's not just about you. It's about your generation. Your family. Your lineage. Your legacy. You've been feeling pressure. That's not a mistake. Pressure always precedes purpose. The pressure you feel is the weight of transition. You're not being crushed, you're being shaped. You're not being destroyed, you're being developed. And I'm not done molding you until you look more like me. You say, but God, I'm tired. I know. That's why I'm calling you to rest in me. Not to stop, but to breathe. Not to quit, but to receive my strength. I never asked you to carry it all. I only asked you to trust me while I carry you. There's a hidden attack trying to sneak in this week. A distraction wearing a friendly face. A connection that looks like a blessing but is really a burden. This is why I need your discernment sharp. You won't see it with your eyes. You'll sense it in your spirit. If it robs your peace, it's not from me. I'm not a god of confusion. I'm not the author of anxiety. My presence brings clarity. My words bring light. My spirit brings direction. If you walk with me, I will whisper warnings before trouble arrives. Comment Amen if you receive my protection over your week. Let me see your agreement before the storm tries to form. You've been asking for answers. Here they are. You are chosen. You are covered. You are forgiven. You are called. You are being positioned. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are exactly where I need you to be for what I'm about to do next. Stop comparing your timeline to theirs. Stop watching their blessings and questioning your own. What I've written for you has no duplicate. What I'm building for you has never been built before. That's why it's taking longer. That's why the battle feels heavier. Because what's coming for you is not normal. It's divine. When I get ready to bless someone publicly, I often break them privately. Don't misread your pain. It's not punishment, it's preparation. You're not being left out, you're being set apart. You're not being overlooked, you're being hidden until the right moment. I am not ignoring your cry. I am storing your tears. And soon, you will understand why the delay was necessary. You've been praying for me to change your life. But I'm trying to change your heart first. Because if I give you the next level with the same patterns, it will destroy you. I want you to be ready for the blessing, not crushed by it. This is the truth many won't tell you. What you're asking for requires a new version of you. The old mindset won't carry the new miracle. The old routine won't sustain the new responsibility. The old fear won't survive in the land I'm taking you into. So don't be surprised when I start cutting things off. Don't be shocked when I start pruning. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to make room for more. Comment 222 if you're ready to release what I never told you to hold on to. Don't delay. Let it go and watch what I send next. I am removing every counterfeit, every imposter, every fake connection that pretended to be from me. I'm clearing your path. And when I do, it might feel lonely, but don't panic. Emptiness always comes before overflow. I'm clearing space so I can fill it with what's real. You've been begging me for clarity. Here it is. That thing you keep forcing is not from me. That person who always makes you doubt yourself, I didn't send them. That habit you keep hiding, I see it. And I'm asking you to give it up, not because I'm angry, but because it's slowly killing your purpose. I want your whole heart. Not just the parts you're proud of. Give me your shame. Your secrets. Your scars. Let me wash them in grace. I can heal what you hide, but I can't bless what you pretend isn't there. What's really behind the 7-second brain technique that's making headlines and new millionaires? A stunning CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second brain ritual that's helping normal people wipe out debt and attract serious wealth. With proof from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into dream living. Homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening. But the government could take this down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You don't have to earn my love. You already have it. You don't have to beg for my attention. I've been watching you all along. You don't have to prove your worth. I proved your value when I sent my son to the cross. I don't need your perfection. I need your presence. I don't want your performance. I want your surrender. This is the season where I separate the ones who truly trust me from the ones who only speak my name when it's easy. And you, my child, you've come too far to turn around now. I know the attacks have increased. I know your emotions feel unstable. I know you don't understand why some prayers haven't been answered yet. But trust me, I'm still in control. What I've spoken over your life cannot be reversed. No devil, no delay, no betrayal, and no disaster can stop what I have ordained. But you must stay in position. Keep praying. Keep obeying. Keep believing. Because any moment now, what you've been waiting for will knock on your door. This is not just another day. This is not just another moment. Heaven is moving, and you are at the center of it. You are still here, and that means something. It means your spirit has not given up, even if your flesh feels tired. It means something inside you still hopes I'll show up. And I am. I never left. You thought I was silent, but I was speaking in ways you weren't ready to hear. Now I'm making it loud and clear. This is your moment. Don't miss it. You've been through things that would have destroyed others, but you survived. You've walked through betrayal, heartbreak, financial struggle, and mental battles that no one else saw. You wear a smile, but I saw the nights you cried yourself to sleep. I saw the days you wanted to disappear. I saw the moments you whispered, "God, are you even real?" And I stayed. I didn't abandon you in your anger. I didn't walk away when you doubted me. I didn't turn my face when you sinned. I loved you still. I covered you. I shielded you. I forgave you. And now I'm here to restore you. You don't need to carry the guilt anymore. That chapter is closed. I'm writing something new now, something the enemy won't be able to edit, delay, or erase. But you have to move with me, not against me. Comment 333 if you believe it's time to turn the page and step into the story I've written for you. Let it be a declaration from your soul. You've been praying for a sign, and I've given many. But this one is different. This isn't just a sign, it's a final call. A heavenly summons. A divine instruction wrapped in grace. I am not just encouraging you. I am warning you. The door you're about to walk through will either bless or break what comes next. That's why you can't afford to be distracted right now. The person calling you back into old patterns is not your assignment. That temptation that looks harmless is actually hiding destruction. That decision you keep delaying is delaying your breakthrough. You think you have more time. But time is not promised, it's a gift. And I'm giving you one last chance to use it well. Do not confuse my patience with permission. I'm giving you a final window to obey what I told you long ago. The nudge you ignored. The dream you shelved. The warning you brushed aside. I am revisiting it now, not to scold you, but to rescue you before you fall again. Child, I am not punishing you. I'm protecting you. Comment 11:11 if you believe I'm shielding you from what was designed to break you. Let your faith stand between you and destruction. You think you've lost too much to recover. But what if I told you I've preserved the most important part, your soul? Everything else I can rebuild. I can restore relationships, finances, health, confidence, even time. What the locusts devoured, I can multiply back sevenfold. But it starts with your yes. Say yes to me, not just with your lips, but with your heart. Say yes in how you think, in how you forgive, in how you let go, in how you speak to yourself when no one's watching. That's where true surrender lives. I've seen you fake your smile to fit in. I've seen you shrink to make others comfortable. But I didn't create you to play small. You were made to carry glory. You were born to shift atmospheres. You were destined to walk in boldness, not brokenness. It's time you see yourself the way I see you, chosen, favored, protected, anointed. And yes, I know you feel unworthy. But that's where grace steps in. You don't have to be perfect to be powerful. You just have to be surrendered. I will take your surrender and turn it into strength. I will take your obedience and turn it into overflow. And yes, the enemy is watching. He knows your time is near. That's why the attacks are getting personal. That's why your old weaknesses are resurfacing. That's why people from your past are reaching out again. He's trying to distract you just before your deliverance. Don't fall for it. Don't go back to what broke you. Don't revisit what I've already redeemed you from. Your destiny is ahead, not behind. Comment 777 if you're done looking back and ready to walk forward. Let your decision be known in heaven. You've been asking, God, why does it feel like I'm losing everything? But child, I'm not taking things from you. I'm freeing you. You didn't lose them. I removed them. You didn't fail. I redirected you. You didn't fall apart. I allowed your structure to collapse so I could build a new foundation. I had to break the idol so you could find me again. The relationship you prayed for wasn't strong enough to handle your calling. The job you mourned would have stolen your peace. The door that closed wasn't locked by the enemy, it was sealed by my hand. I love you too much to let you settle for what would have suffocated your purpose. This is not the end. This is the beginning. What feels like death is actually the start of resurrection. What feels like silence is the setup for revelation. What feels like abandonment is the moment I'm pulling you into deeper intimacy with me. Is it finally time to try the same CIA secret ritual that's changing lives in seconds? This newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming lives overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your mind to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and exotic travel. But this secret won't be online much longer. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently removed. You wanted a blessing. I'm giving you a birthing. This is the season where you will push through pain, press through pressure, and witness promise unfold. But it starts with obedience. Radical, immediate, no more delays obedience. That's where the miracles are. You've cried long enough. You've wondered long enough. Now it's time to rise. To trust again. To believe that my power is stronger than your weakness. That my presence is more consistent than your emotions. That my promises are yes and amen, even when your timeline says, not yet. So let the past go. Let the fear go. Let the questions go. Just walk. I will meet you on the path. I will light every step. I will fight every battle. I will calm every storm. Take my hand now. Not later. Not after one more excuse. Not after one more delay. Now. Because what I have planned for your life is too urgent to wait on your hesitation. You've asked me to move mountains, to open doors, to break chains, but I can't do those things if you keep refusing to walk. There are blessings waiting in places you've never dared to go. I've hidden breakthroughs in the very rooms your fear told you to avoid. I've placed favor inside opportunities that don't look like what you expected. And now I'm whispering, trust me and take the first step. Comment Amen if you're ready to stop resisting and start moving. Let heaven see your agreement. The longer you wait, the more your spirit will ache. You were not created to live in delay. I didn't design you for indecision. I didn't breathe life into you so you could waste it questioning my goodness. I gave you vision so you could move. I gave you fire so you could burn for me, not sit still in fear. Do you know what your delay is costing you? It's costing you peace. It's costing you clarity. It's costing you divine alignment. Every time you say, maybe later, the enemy smiles, because he knows your future doesn't need to be stolen, it only needs to be delayed to be destroyed. That's why this moment matters. That's why I'm pleading now. I am the God of now. The God who parts seas the moment your feet touch the water. The God who brings down walls the moment you shout in faith. The God who restores life the moment you believe it's not over. You've cried for healing, but you keep hiding your wounds. You've cried for answers, but you refuse to sit in my presence. You've cried for peace, but you keep running back to chaos. Let me be your resting place. Comment 222 if you're ready to stop running and rest in my arms. Let this be the moment you surrender your storm. You don't need to be perfect to come to me. Come with your brokenness. Come with your anger. Come with your confusion. Come with the questions you've buried for years. I am not afraid of your honesty. I won't reject you for struggling. I won't turn you away for not having it all together. I'm the God who meets you at your lowest and lifts you into my light. You thought your silence made me distant. But child, I was in the silence. When the room was dark and no one answered your cry, I was there. When your heart broke and you collapsed in private, I was holding you. I never left. My love didn't waver when your faith did. My mercy didn't stop when your consistency did. This is not the end of your story. I'm about to rewrite everything the enemy tried to ruin. I'm about to resurrect what others declared dead. I'm about to rebuild what you thought would never stand again. And when I do it, there will be no question. People will know it was me. They will ask, how did you survive that? And you will say, because God didn't let go. You've asked for me to open a door. But I'm asking you, are you willing to close the ones I never told you to open? That connection. That habit. That fear. That mindset. That bitterness you keep feeding. I can't bless a heart that's chained to what I already died to set free. Let it go. I know it's familiar. I know it's comfortable. But freedom doesn't feel safe, it feels sacred. Sacred obedience is what brings breakthrough. Comment 12:12 if you're ready to shut every door the enemy has used to delay your purpose. Let this be your act of faith. You keep waiting for someone else to confirm what I already told you. You're waiting for people to believe in you when I've already called you. You're waiting for the fear to disappear instead of walking through it with me. You don't need their approval. You need my voice. And I am telling you now, go forward. What you're afraid of is smaller than it appears. What you've been avoiding is already defeated. You just haven't stepped into the victory yet. But when you do, when you obey me in full, not partial obedience, you'll feel the chains break in ways you never thought possible. There is a specific person who has been speaking against your name in secret. I've heard every word. I've seen every scheme. And I'm protecting you from what they're plotting. You don't have to fight them. I will handle it. I will defend you. I will make the truth rise to the surface. But you must stay silent and let me be your shield. Don't fight battles I never asked you to fight. Use your energy for prayer. Use your voice for worship. Use your heart for obedience. Let me handle the rest. No weapon formed against you will prosper, not because you're strong, but because I stand between you and every arrow. The trap they set will catch them instead. The plan they built will collapse under their own lies. I will prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies, not to shame you, but to show them you were always mine. So stand still and watch me work. The pain of your past will not follow you into the promise. The heartbreak you endured will not be repeated. The betrayal will not define you. You are not marked by what was done to you. You are marked by what I'm about to do through you. I am healing you now. Not later. Now. Why is the government working so hard to bury this 7-second brain ritual? A stunning CIA leak has just exposed a 7-second brain ritual now allowing regular people to clear debt and invite unstoppable wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is transforming financial struggles into dream lifestyles. New homes, vehicles, vacations, it's all becoming possible. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may not feel it yet, but healing has begun. In your thoughts. In your heart. In your body. In your bloodline. I am reaching into your past and repairing what was broken. I am breathing over your future and clearing what was blocked. This is your divine turning point. Every tear you've cried has been collected. Every night you stayed awake was counted. Every prayer you whispered under your breath was heard. I saw it all. And I'm responding, not with delay, but with acceleration. The things that should have taken years will happen suddenly. Suddenly the door will open. Suddenly the money will come. Suddenly the healing will break forth. Suddenly the answer will appear. Suddenly the opportunity will find you. Suddenly the weight will lift. Because when I move in power. When I move, nothing can stop me. No delay, no demon, no person, no failure, no fear. When I say it's your time, the earth shifts, the atmosphere changes, and heaven begins to back your every step. That's the moment you're walking into now. But hear me, child, this is not the time to hesitate. You must be ready. You must be obedient. You must be aligned. Because suddenly is coming. You've waited. You've prayed. You've survived more than anyone knows. But what's coming next will make the pain make sense. I didn't allow the fire to destroy you. I allowed it to refine you. You're stronger now. Wiser now. Humble now. And that makes you ready for what's next. I'm not going to bless the mask you wear, I'm going to bless the real you. The one who's afraid. The one who has questions. The one who cries in silence. That's the you I've always loved. And that's the you I'm using. Comment 555 if you believe I still have a plan for the parts of you that others rejected. Let your faith speak louder than your fear. There are people you thought you needed who were only there to teach you who you are without them. I removed them not to punish you, but to protect you. Their words were poisoning your spirit. Their presence was slowing your walk. And their influence was shaping your identity more than my spirit was. I will never take something without replacing it with something greater. If you trust me through the removal, I will show you the reward. You keep trying to open the door I closed. But I didn't close it out of anger, I closed it to save your purpose. Because what you were about to walk into would have looked like a blessing but led to breakdown. I see ahead. I know what's coming. And I'm still shielding you, even when you don't understand. That's what real love looks like. You say you want me to guide you, but guidance looks like obedience, not comfort. If you only follow me when it feels easy, you'll miss the miracles that live on the other side of your yes. I didn't part the Red Sea before they moved, I parted it after their feet touched the water. Some of you are still waiting for me to prove myself, but I'm waiting for you to move. Comment 1717 if you're ready to step even when it doesn't make sense. Let your surrender speak louder than your logic. This is the moment where everything can shift. One decision, one act of faith, one open heart. That's all it takes. I've been working behind the scenes. Shifting people. Stirring hearts. Arranging resources. Aligning timing. And now, I'm placing the opportunity in front of you. But if you let fear speak louder than faith, you will walk past what was meant for you. Stop saying, "What if I fail?" Start saying, "What if God comes through?" I've never called you to walk alone. I've always planned to walk with you. The moment you obey, I walk beside you. I'll give you wisdom. I'll open the right doors. I'll remove every wrong voice. I'll provide everything needed. I never send my children empty-handed into battle. When I send you, I equip you. You're not empty. You're full of me. You've been feeling tired, not because you're weak, but because you've been carrying what I told you to lay down. That fear? Lay it down. That worry? Let it go. That anger you keep holding against them? Release it now. You were not built to carry that weight. Give it to me. You've prayed for peace, but you keep entertaining chaos. You've asked for joy, but you keep feeding bitterness. You've begged for clarity, but you ignore my whispers. You say you want breakthrough, but you won't let go of the chains. Breakthrough doesn't come to the proud. It comes to the surrendered. Comment 999 if you're ready to surrender what's been holding you back from my peace. This is your turning point. I see the enemy has tried to speak lies into your mind lately, telling you you're not enough, that you missed your chance, that you're too broken, too sinful, too behind. But here is my truth, you are mine. And no lie can change that. You are not behind. You are not disqualified. You are not forgotten. You are exactly where I need you to be for what I'm preparing. Yes, the journey has been hard. Yes, the waiting has been long. But you've grown more than you realize. The warfare made you wiser. The rejection made you stronger. The silence made you listen. And the pain made you pray. None of it was wasted. I use everything. Even the parts of your story you hide, I will use them to set someone else free. That's why I need you to keep going. Your story is not just for you. It's for someone else who feels hopeless. Someone else who needs to know I still heal, I still redeem, I still save. You are proof that I don't give up on people. I'm proud of you for not quitting. Even when no one saw. Even when it hurt. Even when you doubted everything. You stayed. You fought. You kept seeking me. And now I'm about to reward your persistence. What's coming isn't random. It's a response. A response to every tear. Every fast. Every time you said no to temptation. Every time you chose me when you could have chosen comfort. I am not unjust. I am not deaf to your cries. I am not blind to your efforts. Your reward is on the way, and it will be greater than you imagined. But I need your heart fully aligned. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. This is the time to rise. This is the hour to break every agreement you made with fear, failure, and silence. The enemy thought he had you, but he didn't know who you belonged to. I've marked you. I've chosen you. I've claimed you as my own. And now I'm calling you higher. You've stayed in survival mode for too long. You've been reacting to life instead of walking in the authority I've given you. But you were never meant to just survive, you were created to conquer. To rule. To carry my light into places where darkness has dominated for far too long. So rise now. Comment 333 if you're ready to rise above what's been trying to bury you. Let the enemy see your faith in motion. You've been quiet, hiding behind fear, shrinking when I've called you to step forward. You were waiting for the perfect moment, but child, the moment is now. There will never be a perfect time. The perfect time is the obedient time. The obedient time is right now. You say, but God, I don't feel qualified. Good. Because if you did, you might think this is your doing. But it's not. I'm not calling you because you're perfect. I'm calling you because you're willing. I'm not choosing you because of your ability. I'm choosing you because of your availability. You bring the surrender, I'll bring the strength.